All right. After a little bit of a hiatus, I'm back. And I was once again reflecting, and I'm going to share my thoughts. Now, there's one thing that I've realized once again, which is that there's a lot of lies in the world. The world is made up of lies. Everything is a lie. The banking system is a lie. What they tell you in school is a lie. History is a lie. Everything is a lie. Even business is a lie. Like business is a lie. Business is about convincing someone that he should give you his or her money, and it's just all fugazi, and they're just trying to take your money. That's all it is. It's all it is. Everything is a lie. And the world lies to us, and especially to women, which is what I want to talk about today. So, the world lies about women, and you're a part of that. You're part of that. Which is why I make this YouTube channel, because I want guys to become the biggest G's that they can so that they don't have to lie anymore. So, what I'm talking about is take the average woman, let's say between the ages of 19 to 25. All right. Meets a guy, all right, falls in love with the guy. It's all good, everything's good. Usually the guy, let's say if he's a G, he knows what he's doing. You know, he knows why she's attracted to him. He knows that, he's an ambitious person, and, he has boundaries, and he's charismatic, and trains good, looks good, all that. But women often do not know what men really want. And at the end of the day, it's not even it's not even their fault, because if you look at it, the way that dating works is the man tries to get the woman. It's not really the woman often trying to get the man. It's always men are basically on the hunt, trying to, seduce and charm a beautiful female. Women don't really have to do much. They just sit back and they pick and choose whichever they deem is the most interesting person. This leads to a big problematic, which is women don't really have to think about, okay, what do I need to do to attract men? What do I need to do to keep men? What do I need to do to keep my man happy? Often the guy has to teach his woman what he wants, in order to be happy. And vice versa, the woman should also tell the man. However, what often happens, it's, let's say the woman breaks up with the guy, or the guy breaks up with the woman, whatever, they separate. Oftentimes, females do not realize that they're running into a big, big trap. There's a bunch of traps, actually. There's a bunch of traps. So, for example, what I've seen a lot of times is that if you ask women, all right, cool, like, what happened in the relationship? Like, why did you guys break up? Women never have the correct answer, because they never, sit down and think, how could I have done certain things better? Women never ask themselves, how can I make sure it doesn't happen again? Which is super important, because if you're a woman, you want to find a good man, and you want to make sure you can keep a good man, and you want to make sure that whatever happened before doesn't happen again. But that's where all the lies come in. Because now, the big issue is that other men will try to bang this female. And during that process, the guys will tell her all types of lies. If she says, I was just with my ex and it didn't work out, and let's say she said, yeah, I did this fucked up thing, whatever. I mean, not that she's the only one who did fucked up things. Let's say the guy did fucked up things, but she did fucked up things too. Guys will never tell the woman, look, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? They will try to validate the female because they want to fuck. Because they want to fuck. Guys will do anything to fuck. Which I realize is actually a problem. And it's a problem for females. Because think about it. Imagine that you did something and instead of self-reflecting, everyone came up to you and told you how correct you are about the situation. Oh, this and that. Oh, the guy was shitty anyway. Oh, the guy did this. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're such a good person. Oh, why did you this and that? Da da da. Yeah, leader, you don't deserve that guy. Blah blah blah. But they never tell the female, the woman, the truth. They never tell her, okay, why didn't you behave like this? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you make sure you're the best woman? Why didn't you make sure, you did this for your man? Like no self-reflection, zero self-reflection. So what happens very, very often is that if a woman feels validated and doesn't self-reflect, men keep lying and lying and lying just to get the pussy. Women keep accepting the lies because they want to feel beautiful and they want to feel that they're doing things a good way. They just want to feel validated. And this leads to a whole bunch of bullshit in society. It leads to a whole bunch of bullshit. Because now guys will just fuck, and tell lies, and then females will accept it, and then actually no one wins. Think about it. No one wins. So that's why I want you guys to be more honest to females. In fact, I was just with this girl, and she came by, the girl I'm seeing. And we started talking about double standards. And she was telling me, like for example, let's say a guy and a girl went to a relationship. And the girl had Tinder and the guy had Tinder. Let's say even if they met on Tinder. And the guy tells the girl, like, delete Tinder, right? And the girl says, nah, but you still have Tinder, blah, blah. And I was explaining her that it's worse if a female has Tinder. I didn't say it's good that a guy has Tinder, but it's just worse if a female has Tinder. Because, let me explain you why. If you're a girl and you respect your man, and that's why you chose him, because that's how females view the dating world. Men are different. Women, when they decide who they want to end up with, women have a lot of options. They will look at all of their options. This guy loser, this guy weirdo, this guy creepy, this guy broke. Oh, this guy charismatic, looks good, charming. All right, let me give him a chance. He's like the best option that I have. That's how women act, like just operate, right? Now, why would you, as a female, explain me this logic. Why would you, as a female, once you've picked the best option that you found, why would you still entertain lesser options? That doesn't make any sense. Let's say you found a guy that you think is like your best pick, right? He treats you well, he's good to you, everything. Why would you then still be on a dating platform and just still be surrounded by fucking dorks and losers? So I was explaining to her, as a girl, it's always worse if you have Tinder. If a guy had Tinder in a relationship, of course it's not good, but it would be less worse than if a girl was on Tinder. She's like, double standards, this and that. I'm like, yeah, that's how the word works. It's double standards. Like, let's say, would you, if you would be able to look into a guy's future and you knew, like, let's say in 5 years you end up depressed, broke, and a loser and alcohol dependent, right? Like, would you entertain that guy? If you knew, let's say you just knew somehow, you looked into the crystal ball, would you entertain that? She's like, nah. I'm like, yeah, you see? For guys, it's also double standards. Now, of course, before someone says, yeah, if a girl ended up broke, depressed, it would still be different. Like, if I told you, for example, the point is this. If I told you in 5 years, your girl is going to go completely broke. She's going to be in debt. Her mom's going to die. She's going to be depressed. And she might end up drinking a little bit. You'll be like, well, is she loyal to me? Yeah. Does she like still like love me? Yeah. All right, then I'll try to help you through that. I'll try to help her through it. I'll try to, make sure she feels better about herself. I'm gonna make sure that, she's okay. I'm gonna help her. And if she's dead, I'm rich. Like, I'm just gonna help her. I'm not gonna pay her debt, but at least I'm gonna pay her bills or something. But for a woman, no. A woman would never do that. So the world is double standards. The world is double standards. So because of like when I was talking with her, I just told the truth. I was like, look, that's how it is, double standards. I taught her how the reality of the world works. So next time, let's say me and her ever, like whatever, we go our separate ways. If she ends up with the next guy, she's gonna think, all right, cool. Prince told me this. A guy I respect told me this. It didn't work out with Prince, but maybe I can, do a little bit things better just because, so I know how men think now. I understand men better. And I think a lot of guys should do that. A lot of guys should do that. So guys, tell the truth. And I know the reason you don't tell the truth is because you're a fucking horny ass dude trying to fuck the chick, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Which I also understand. But I think more men should tell the truth.